Okay, Rabotai, today we are speaking about Pelei Yoetz, and we opened up Savlanut. Savlanut. Savlanut, ma tov u'ma na'im. He says, how awesome is this trait of being patient? You know, nowadays, you're driving, at least in Brooklyn, I don't know how it is in any another place, but in Brooklyn, if the second a green light comes and the guy didn't move, it could be a second, a half a second, already somebody's honking with the horn right behind you. Ah! And sometimes they hold their horn. Ah! Relax, buddy. In 2 seconds, I'm gonna move. Oh, right now. Why? The world became so instant. Everything's instant. Instant coffee, instant this, instant that. Everything is in 1 second, you get to everything. Even Amazon, now they have a Prime Now, boom, and in an hour, the thing's in his house. Everything's instant. You press a button, it comes. So therefore, a person, in this generation at least, he can lose his patience very quickly because he's so used to, like, you get spoiled, you get spoiled. Everything is with you in 3 seconds. No. Right? They have a microwave, press one button, boom. They never had that before. 5 minutes is ready. This, that, ready. Boom. Right? Now he says, Vezor, to have this trait of being patient, every single person needs it, no matter what. And he says, especially if he's a leader, if he's a rabbi, if he's a community leader. Why? How many times do people come to you, Rabbi, I need to speak to this, that. Okay, we spoke. No, I need this, that. All of a sudden, let's say, for example, you're in shul. How many times do you have it? You're in shul, and now a new guy came in, and he's talking a little bit in the back. And the old guy that's always here, he says, Rabbi, I can't take the talking. The new guy, he says, Rabbi, I can't take him. He keeps on telling me, stop talking. What are you doing, man? The new guy comes in. He's getting involved. This, that. He's getting religious. He's starting to come back to tshuva, and he starts to talk a little bit. Now the old guy that was always here, he already forgot that when he first came in, that he was also talking a little bit. And he improved himself that he doesn't talk at all. Right? He improved himself that he doesn't talk at all. But he forgot about that when he first came in. So therefore, when the new guy comes in, he has to have patience. He has to have patience for the new guy that he'll get used to him getting it and eventually stop talking. So therefore, everybody needs patience, no matter who you are. Because if he's not patient, then what happens? The new guy who walks into the shul, he says, that's it, I'm leaving. He says, why are you leaving? Because I come in here, my first time coming in here, and 20 people are telling me to keep quiet. I'm trying to get back tshuva, and everybody's telling me, da. If everybody would relax and have patience on me, I would be. You understand what I'm trying to say now? Yeah, have patience. That's what he's telling you. Everybody has to have patience. Also the rabbi. Now a rabbi gets a complaint, the hazan is going too fast. And another 2 minutes, the hazan is going too slow. 2 minutes, the hazan is going too fast. What do? The rabbi has got the patience for this person and has patience for this person. He has to savlanut, shwaya, little by little. And that's very, very hard. It's very hard to balance. And it's the same way a person to husband and wife. Husband and wife, patience. What happened? The husband comes home, they go into the wedding. I'm ready with my suit and tie. Honey, where are you? 2 minutes. I'm waiting 2 minutes. I'm waiting 2 minutes. Let's go. What's going on? Oh no, I forgot my shoe, my left shoe. I'm looking for this, that. Oh, I have to do a little bit more makeup. I didn't know. Oh, 1 second, I forgot my scarf. Oh, come on, honey. You told me 2 minutes. From now on, when she says 2 minutes, no, it's 10 minutes. That's it. That's an easy way to have patience. 2 minutes means 10 minutes. I'm just giving an example. I'm giving an example to each his own how to work on that patience. You understand what's going on? This is a very important point. He says, what about having patience to his children? How many times that a person grows up, his child's growing up, and he's starting to get so annoying, the kid is going, drive me up the wall. So sometimes the person might say, he starts screaming at the kid, relax, sway, he's going to get better. Of course, there's a way. But sometimes the person has to know, why are you screaming? Are you screaming because he's annoying you? Or are you screaming, why? To deep down, not because he's annoying me, because I want to get him in line. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. If he's screaming because he's annoying you, that means you're not in control of yourself. You're just screaming, stop already! That means you're not in control. That means you're not having patience. Because a person that has patience says, listen, well, I'm in control right now. I don't have to go crazy. I have to bug out of it. One second. Okay, now I want to scream at him, not because I can't control myself. I could control myself. But I'm screaming at him right now, only one reason only, so therefore he can fear me, or whatever it may be. And you have to scream. If you want to fear him, excuse me, come over here. Come here, give him like those eyes, and all of a sudden he gets scared. So a person has to understand how to develop that patience. Now, he goes on. He continues. He says, וכמה סבלנות צריך למי שרוצה להיות מלמד תורה, לתקות שברבן או לבניו, לפעמים קשים לשמוע מהר לעבד, או רמת שהם חסרי מדע, או רמת שהם נותנים לב לשמוע או להבין, וטבע הוא בעינו שכעס קם כעס, וצריך סבלנות להוכיח כפי הראוי להם לפי מה שהוא לעם. He says also, when a person is teaching the Torah, and he has students, sometimes the student doesn't chap, he doesn't understand. Now what? You have to have patience until he understands. You know the famous story about Rabbi Preda? Oh, buddy, unbelievable story about Rabbi Preda. Rabbi Preda, he had a student. Every time he had a student, what happened? He would always say, how about one more time? Okay, no problem. He repeated it 400 times to the student. Now, if it was me and you, forget about it. How about it? You go to a different class now. We got a different rabbi coming in over here. You know with him. You know? He sat with him to show you loyalty that a rabbi has to have to his students. You don't just throw out a student. You know what I'm saying? The guy's coming to learn with you. Oh no, you have a dib head. No. You continue with the student. You try to build him. Have patience with the student so you build him up. So the rabbi has the patience. So Rabbi Preda is sitting there having patience, right, with his student. Okay, no problem. He's teaching him 400 times. One time he says, I have a wedding tonight. Let's do this. Let's make sure like we get it quickly because I really got to go. He teaches him 400 times. After 400 times, he says, Rabbi, I wasn't really paying attention. Usually I get it after 400 times, but this time I was scared that every time you're about to go, every time you're about to leave to the wedding, so I was always like concentrating that, oh, maybe you can leave next time, maybe you can leave the next time. I couldn't concentrate. I said, no problem. He taught him another 400 times. And after that, there was a bat kol, a heavenly voice from Shamayim. You can live many, many years, about like 400 years, something crazy, a big amount of years, or you get your generational Lamabah and things like that. And they ended up rewarding them both. But what's the point I'm trying to bring out? You see how much patience they had, the rabbis? See how much patience? Huh? Think about Moshe Rabbeinu when he was in the desert. He was dealing with how many hundreds of thousands of people, dealing with him every single time, a different thing. This, a different thing, that. And Moshe was patient. No problem. You want to be a leader of your life. You want to be a leader of your family. You want to be a great father. Have patience with your wife and your children. And the same thing, your wife and yourself, have patience. Sometimes a person, he's trying to learn Torah, he didn't get the Tosafot. It's not for me. Whoa, 1 second, it is for you. But you're just not patient enough to see your growth. Relax, little by little, you'll be very successful. Have patience with yourself, and you'll see the success even of yourself. Wow, I was patient, the rabbi was right. Look at that. I waited a little bit more, I waited out, and I grew. Whoa, look how great I became. Have patience like that, you'll see Berachah in our lives, make it in, that's all.